already run. Coffee cold, sky still gray. Another bill, another day. Mirror shows these tired eyes. Same old truth I don't deny. I put my boots back on again. Tell myself I'm still a man. Every morning feels like Monday, heavy before it starts. I'm already worn out before I give my heart. People say just give it time, like time, something I can't find. Soon keeps moving further away. Feels like Monday every day. Every morning feels like Monday. No relief inside. I wake up fighting yesterday before I face tonight. Just tired past the point of sleep. Dreams don't clock in, bills don't care. Hope's getting thin, but still there. I remember waking up when mornings felt like luck. Now I just stand and breathe, get through what's in front of me. Every morning feels like Monday, but I still rise and go. Some days surviving is the win, and that's all I know. Every morning feels like Monday. to tell me everything. Now your eyes won't even blink when I ask what's on your mind. You say nothing every time. Words don't come like they used to. Conversations fall right through. I hear more in what you don't say than the words you never choose. Your silence said enough, didn't need a goodbye. When love stops making sound, that's when it quietly dies. I waited nights for you to speak, praying truth would finally lead. But quiet stayed between us both, like a promise we never broke. Your silence said enough, louder than any fight. I didn't need an ending scene, the quiet told me why. You sat beside me, miles away, touching hands but drifting space. I kept hoping words would come, but silence already won. Some love don't end in slam doors, or angry words you can't ignore. It just stops reaching out and learns to live without. Your silence said enough, no anger, no demand. I read the truth between the lines and finally understand. Your silence said enough before you ever walked away. Mm. Room full of talking, laughing loud, faces moving all around. I shake some hands, I play my role, but nobody here knows my soul. I smile back and nod my head, say all the things that should be said, but every word feels warm somehow. I'm lonely even in the crowd. Music playing, drinks go down, jokes keep floating all around. They say, man, you look alright. I say, yeah, just to be polite. I learned long ago how to blend, disappear while I pretend, standing tall, not making sound. Lonely even in the crowd. Lonely even in the crowd. Surrounded, still alone. So many voices talking, but none of them feel like home. Lonely even in the crowd. I don't break, I don't bow. I keep my pain real quiet. Lonely even in the crowd. Oh. Ooh. I see couples leaning close, sharing things I almost know. I remember what it's like to feel someone read your mind. Now I listen more than speak, carry words I'll never keep. It ain't fear, it ain't pride, just tired of letting people inside. I've learned company ain't connection, noise ain't cure for introspection. You can stand in the brightest room, still feel wrapped in lonely gloom. Some nights hurt more when you're seen than when you're left with just your dream. I don't ask the room to bow. I'm lonely even in the crowd. Lonely even in the crowd. Still breathing, still around. I don't need a rescue call, just somewhere safe to set this down. Lonely even in the crowd, but I ain't lost. I know how. I learned to walk beside myself. Lonely even in the crowd. But I don't blame the world for this. Some hearts just wired like mine. I feel deep, I speak slow. I need truth, not just time. I don't need 1,000 friends or a room that screams my name. Just one honest conversation that don't feel like a game. If love ever finds me here, I'll meet it without disguise. No loud armor, no defense. still sat right next to me, still said all the right words, but something in your eyes was already gone unheard. Your touch felt more like habit than the love we had before. I was holding on to yesterday while you were out the door. You laughed right on your cue, played your part real well, but every smile you gave me had a story it wouldn't tell. I kept asking what was wrong. You kept saying I'm okay, but your heart was packing bags long before you walked away. Your heart left first, mine just stayed behind. I was loving with hope, you were losing time. Your heart left first, I just didn't see. I was holding on to love while you were setting free. We still shared our morning coffee, still slept under the same roof, but every quiet moment felt heavier with truth. You stopped dreaming out loud, stopped saying someday. I thought love was just tired, didn't know it ran away. I waited for the feeling to come back like it used to do, but you don't wait on love when love already moved on from you. You were kind, you were gentle, never said a harsh word. That's what made it hurt the most, when your heart wasn't hurt. Your heart left first without a sound. No slam doors, no broken vows, just distance all around. Your heart left first, and I stayed too long, trying to love after love was gone. I don't blame you for the leaving. Some love just changes shape. You can't force a heart to stay. were seeing what we're not. I was fighting for the fire, you were letting ember start. Now I see it clear as day, looking back at all the signs. Love don't end when people leave, it ends first inside their minds. If I learn one thing from this, it's a truth I can't ignore. When love starts leaving quietly, it already left before. Your heart left first, and mine learned slow. I kept building dreams on a love letting go. Your heart left first. Now I understand. Sometimes love don't break your heart, it just slips out of your hand. Your heart left first before you ever went away. We didn't fight, we didn't fall. No broken glass, no final call. Just quieter nights, longer days. Love lost its fire along the way. Your touch felt distant in my hands, like winter creeping through our plans. You smiled, but your eyes told me his heart ain't where it used to be. But not the same. Love didn't leave, it lost its fame. We stayed because it felt familiar. Called it love, but it felt thinner. I kept hoping while watching bridges slowly burn. Love didn't leave, it just went cold. Still breathing Some things come quietly, no anger left, no words to say, just love that slowly slipped away. Love didn't leave, it just went cold. Didn't die, just lost its hold. Love didn't leave, it just went cold. We didn't break, we didn't fall. No angry words, no late night calls. Just quieter nights, longer days. Love started drifting its own way. Your touch felt lighter in my hand, like you were somewhere else again. You smiled, but your eyes stayed gone, like the radio playing with no song. Love ran out of feeling, didn't crash, didn't fight. It just stopped believing somewhere in the night. Love ran out of feeling, nothing left to reveal. Yeah, love didn't leave us, it just ran out of feel. We talk about the weather in time, but never cross that deeper line. I kept hoping it would return, while watching bridges slowly burn. You waited on a spark in me, I waited on what used to be. We stood right there in common ground, still somehow never made a sound. Love ran out of feeling, like a song played too long, still sounded like love, but something in it was wrong. Love ran out of feeling, no anger, no ceiling, just two hearts realizing love ran out of feeling. come quietly. No villain here, no right or wrong, just love that stayed a little too long. I learned love needs more than time, more than history, more than trying. It needs fire, it needs truth, not just comfort, not just youth. Love ran out of feeling, but it taught me something real, that staying without loving hurts worse than letting go and heal. Love ran out of feeling, and I finally could see, sometimes love don't die screaming, it just leaves you peacefully. Love ran out of feeling, no bitterness revealed, just a quiet understanding of what we couldn't to talk until the sunrise, laugh about the smallest thing. Now the room feels twice as empty, even when the phone still rings. No angry words between us, no reason left to shout, just a love that lost its value till the sound faded out. You still ask me how my day went, I still say I'm doing fine, but the space between our answers feels wider every time. We don't fight about forever, we don't plan, we don't explain. It's like love stopped asking questions and learned to live with pain. Good love gone quiet, didn't end in a fight. No slam doors, no last word, just a softer kind of night. Good love gone quiet, still warm, still kind, but the fire stopped talking next to each other, but we don't lean in close. We remember what we used to feel more than what we know. I keep listening for something, a reason, a reply, but love don't always say goodbye. Sometimes it just gets quiet. I used to hear your heart and mind every time you said my name. Now it sounds like conversation without the feeling in it anymore. You smile the way you always did. I smile the way I'm taught, but we both know we're holding on to something we're not. Good love gone quiet, like a radio late at night, still playing the same old song, but it don't feel right. Good love gone quiet, no bitterness inside, just two hearts realizing what we can't revive. I don't blame you for the silence, I don't blame myself for trying. Some love grows old with dignity, without screaming or crying. We gave it time, we gave it care, we gave it all we knew. Sometimes that still ain't enough to make the feeling stay true. I learned love needs more than kindness, more than habit, more than years. It needs a spark that still can speak when everything else disappears. If love ever finds me again, I'll listen more than I fight, 'cause I know how it sounds when good love goes quiet. Good love gone quiet, but it treated us fair. It taught me love don't always leave, sometimes it just isn't there. Good love gone quiet, no wrong, no right, just a gentle understanding on a quiet night. Good love gone quiet. I wake up for the sunlight, like I've already lost some ground. The room feels quiet and crowded. Every day feels heavy now. Coffee tastes like yesterday. Shoes know the way by heart. I step into another morning, carrying the dark. People say you get used to it, like a weight don't leave a mark. But some days sit on your shoulders long after it gets dark. I smile when they ask me, man, you doing okay? Truth is, I'm just standing, trying to get through the day. Every day feels heavy now, like the air won't let me breathe. I keep walking through the motion with more weight than I can see. Every day feels heavy now, but I don't lay it down. I don't quit, I don't complain, I just keep moving through the sound. I loved a woman in my lifetime, lost a few along the way. Some left loud, some left quietly, some just slowly slipped away. Heartbreak taught me how to stand, life taught me how to stay. Neither one ever promised that it would get easier someday. I remember lighter mornings when hope felt close and near. Now hope feels like a quiet voice I only hear when I'm sincere. I don't ask for miracles or a brand new start. I just ask for enough strength to keep a steady heart. Every day feels heavy now, but I still put my feet on ground. I don't need the world to save me, I just need to hear my sound. Every day feels heavy now, still I rise and move along. Some days strength is staying upright when the night feels long. Life don't come with clean answers or a straight and easy road. Sometimes it just hands you silence and says, carry this load. Life learned courage ain't about winning or proving you're strong. It's about showing up tomorrow when today feels wrong. If I ever feel lighter, won't forget this time. I'll know how much it matters just to stand in your own line. Till then I keep breathing, keep my head up somehow, 'cause I learned how to live with it. Every day feels heavy now. Every day feels heavy now, but I'm still here, still found. I don't shout about my pain, I just wear it proud. Every day feels heavy now, still I carry my vow. I won't let the weight define me, even when it weighs me down. Every day feels heavy now. Sun comes up without a warning, like it's done 1,000 times. I pull my worries off the pillow, put them back inside my mind. No big dreams shouting loudly, just a list I gotta try. I ain't living for tomorrow, just another day to get by. Shoes still damp from yesterday, road dust on my name. I don't ask life for mercy, I just ask it to play fair. Seen men lose their balance, chasing stars too high. Me, I'm just steady walking through another day to get by. Another day just to get by. Not winning, not losing ground. Keep my head above the water when the waves come crashing down. I ain't asking for forever, just enough to see the sky. Yeah, it's another day just to get by. I loved a woman once upon a time, soft hands, honest eyes. She said you're always almost there, the truth still passes by. I couldn't give her certainty, couldn't promise her the why. So she chose a clearer future, I chose another day to get by. I see the years lined up behind me, like footprints in the rain. Some led somewhere worth remembering, some just circled pain. I ain't proud of every decision, but I'm still alive. Sometimes survival's the only win, on another day to get by. Another day just to get by, with my faith taped up and thin. I keep moving through the middle, where the lost don't always win. I ain't strong like they write about, I'm strong enough to try, yeah. It's another day just to get by. Life don't come with clean conclusions or a straight ahead sign. It hands you moments wrapped in struggle, calls it character over time. I've learned hope don't always shine, sometimes it barely sighs, but it keeps you standing upright through another day to get by. If tomorrow treats me better, I'll welcome it inside. If it doesn't, I'll still show up with my dignity and pride. I don't need the world to notice, I don't need the reason why. I just need these 2 feet moving through another day to get by. Another day just to get by. Still breathing, still in the game. I ain't chasing perfect endings, I'm just trying not to break. I don't know what waits ahead of me, but I won't sit and cry, yeah. It's another day just to get by. When the night finally finds me and the noise all settles down, I'll count the things I made it through instead of what I found. 'Cause living ain't always shining, sometimes it's just getting by, yeah. It's another day just to get by. And tonight that's enough for me.
We didn't hate, we didn't fight. Just learn to live with quiet at night. Same old jokes, same old songs, but something in us just felt all wrong. We said I'm fine a little too fast, like we were hiding from the past. Every smile felt carefully placed, like we were scared of empty space. We stayed too long after the feeling was gone. Kept holding hands when the love couldn't stand. We stayed too long, calling comfort a home. Yeah, we stayed too long after love moved on. We talked about another year, like hope would finally reappear. But time don't fix what hearts won't face. It just makes truth harder to say. You waited for me to come around, I waited for some solid ground. We both knew deep where this belonged, but knowing don't make leaving strong. We stayed too long, letting silence decide. Still sharing a bed, but sleeping worlds apart. We stayed too long, afraid to be alone. Yeah, we stayed too long after love was gone. I don't blame you, don't blame me. Some love just runs on memory. It feels safe, it feels familiar, till familiar starts to hurt. I learned love needs honest air, needs courage more than staying there. Leaving late don't mean you failed, it means you listen when love exhales. We stayed too long, but we did the best we could. Sometimes letting go is doing something good. We stayed too long till the truth came strong. Yeah, we stayed too long, but leaving made us honest. We stayed too long. We stayed too long after love moved on. I wake up with my back still aching, like yesterday never left. The mirror tells me I'm still standing, but it don't mention what I've spent. I tie my boots with borrowed courage, take a breath, step into the street. I don't feel strong, I don't feel ready, but my feet still carry me. People ask me where I'm going, like I planned it all along. Truth is I just keep on moving, 'cause stopping feels more wrong. I've learned rest ain't always sleeping, sometimes it's closing your eyes and letting the noise pass by you like traffic in the night. I'm tired but still walking, still putting one foot down. I don't need a finish line, just solid ground. I'm tired but still walking through the dust and doubt. I don't know where I'm headed, but I ain't sitting out. I've loved a woman with good intention, lost her to my working days. I said, hold on, it's gonna get better. She said, better keep walking away. I don't blame her for choosing peace over promises and plans. Sometimes loving a tired man is more than love can stand. I hear the past in every song, like it's calling my name, but I don't live there anymore, even if it feels the same. I learned you can't outrun the weight, you can only learn the pace, slow enough to keep your balance, fast enough to leave a trace. I'm tired but still walking, not proud, not ashamed. I carry all my lessons, I don't carry all the blame. I'm tired but still walking through another hard year. Some days courage sound like breathing when quitting's near. When you survive it, it just hands you one more day. But I've learned there's something holy in choosing not to fade away. I don't need a loud tomorrow or a promise wrapped in gold. I just need my heart to listen when it tells me to hold. One day I'll finally rest easy, I know what it took to get there. All the nights I kept on walking where nobody seemed to care. Till then I'll keep my head up, let the road decide the route. I may be tired in my bones, but I'm still moving through. I'm tired but still walking, still answering the call. I don't win every battle, I just need to begin. I'm tired but still walking. I'm tired but still walking.
I tried walking down that old street where we used to laugh all night. Same bar, same broken neon, but nothing felt right. I called your name in my memory, hoping something would react. But the thrill I was searching for was something I couldn't track. We sat close like we used to, try to play our favorite song. I kept waiting for the magic, but the feeling was gone. Your smile was soft and honest, mine was trying to pretend. We were reaching for a spark that didn't want to mend. And the thrill didn't come back, no matter how I tried. I kept chasing yesterday, but yesterday it died. And the thrill didn't come back, no fire in the flame. It looked just like love, but it didn't feel the same. I told myself it was just time, just a phase we'd pass through. But love don't work on patience when the heart ain't into you. You were kind, you were gentle, didn't give me any blame. That made it harder to accept what we couldn't reclaim. I waited for my heart to move, to feel that old desire, but you can't beg a dying spark to turn itself to fire. I loved you in the present, you loved me in the past. We were holding different clocks, trying to make it last. The thrill did come back,
stayed somewhere before. I was knocking on a feeling that didn't live here anymore. The thrill didn't come back, no matter what I did. Some love don't end in heartbreak, they just stop being what they is. For myself for trying hard. Sometimes love just runs its course and leaves you where you are. I learned you can't rewind a heart or force it to respond. If the feeling's not inside you, it's already gone. Now I walk a little slower, listen better than before. I won't chase a memory through an already closed door. If love ever finds me again, I'll let it move its way. 'Cause I learned the hard truth, you can't make the thrill stay. The thrill didn't come back, but it taught me something real, that love is more than history. It's something you must feel. Though the thrill didn't come back, and I